that now the Arch was not just a man of peace and goodwill, but a symbol of the anti-apartheid struggle. That's how Business Unity South Africa is describing Desmond Tutu. The organization says South Africa should honor him by working hard to build an economy in which all people have a stake. I'm joined now by BUSA CEO Cas Coovadia virtually. Thank you so much for your time here on eNCA, Mr. Coovadia. Of course, the Archbishop was at the forefront, one of the people at the forefront of inclusivity and equality in South Africa. And he passes away. Of course, there's a lot of work that has been done, but we have to continue with his work to make sure that everybody has a stake in our economy.
Yes, I think so. I mean, the Archbishop, as President Thabo Mbeki said, was a very humane person, was very concerned about the well-being of people, about addressing poverty, inequality, unemployment. And I think that our best tribute to the Archbishop, certainly as BUSA, would be to continue with our efforts in conjunction with other stakeholders to build an inclusive and a sustainable economy in which all our people have a stake, and that economy can create opportunities for people to get jobs, to earn income, to live a decent life. And I think that's what we would want to remember him as from a business point of view. But from just, from an activist point of view, my experience of the Arch has been one of bravery, of courage, of honesty, and speaking truth to power. And those are all things that we need very, very much today, both in politics, in business, and in society.
I think in this statement from the presidency yesterday, Mr. Coovadia, and I'm quoting here and there, they were saying that, the passing on of the Archbishop shows us how, as South Africans, we are, we've lost so many of our leaders of that caliber. Recently we also buried your Andrew Mlangeni, your Ahmed Kathrada, also not around. So these are very big shoes to fill.
Yes, they are very big shoes to fill. I mean, the icons of our movement are leaving us at a time when we need their wisdom, we need their guidance, we need their mentorship. These are extremely difficult shoes to fill, and one has to lament the fact that leadership today across the board just does not match the leadership that people like Archbishop Tutu, Kathrada, Madiba, Tata Walter Sisulu, and others showed us. And we have a great deal to learn from them. We obviously mourn their passing, but we need to celebrate their life by replicating the morality that they had in their leadership, the honesty they had in the leadership, the humanity they had in their leadership, all of which we need in large doses today. And we hope that as a country, we do not lose that, although we've lost them physically, but that their teachings, their lives, the way they lived their lives, the way they treated people is going to guide us for many, many generations to come.
Now, of course, a lot of us are very sad at the moment after losing the Arch. We're not the only ones. I mean, we heard from the press conference by Archbishop Thabo Makgoba that there's other countries in the SADC region who want to also hold their own memorials to remember the Arch. That's the type of person that he was. But share with us some of your fondest moments, the funniest moments. I mean, he had a very distinct laugh, right? So can you just share with us some of the funny moments that you perhaps had with the Arch, just in celebration of him?
Well, yes, he had a distinct laugh, and in the way he conducted himself, he always saw the lighter side of things. He always made people laugh. He always made people happy. And I remember once we happened to bump into each other at a hotel in Angola, actually. and I was pulled aside at the airport just randomly and kept in a room for about an hour before our embassy there actually intervened, and the Arch sort of joked to say that, well, Cas, you can't escape imprisonment no matter where you are, and he laughed about it, and you know, so he was a very, very unique individual who was forgiving, but not forgiving in a way that you forget, forgiving in a way that you cleanse yourself, but always remember what happened, remember the atrocities of the past so that we don't repeat them. And he always conducted himself in a way that in the midst of all the doom and gloom, he was able to laugh, and he was able to make people laugh. And that's a quality that very few people have.
A true definition of speak now or forever hold your peace. Let the next person know what they did to hurt you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Business Unity South Africa CEO Cas Coovadia speaking to us there, of course, about the legacy of Archbishop Emeritus Desmond Tutu. Now we can